single action you take is carefully monitored and recorded.
Your microphone is listening to your conversation.
I am an algorithm. I am listening. I am making predictions for your life right now.
Okay, has anyone else noticed that your For You page has been a little too accurate lately?
We're being bombarded with rumors.
It's called shadow banning.
Particular things that Google knows about your interests.
Something crazy is happening. Something so subtle you might not even notice it. Yet it's changing the very fabric of our society, our interactions, our beliefs. It's not a natural disaster or a political revolution. It's something far more insidious. It's the invisible chains of algorithms, and they are tightening their grip on our lives. Every day we navigate through the digital world, clicking, scrolling, liking, sharing. We believe we're in control, making our own choices. But what if I told you that's far from the truth? What if I told you that every click, every like, every share is being monitored, analyzed, and used to manipulate your future actions? This is not a dystopian sci-fi plot. This is our reality, here and now. It's time we break free from the coded control and reclaim our digital lives. Algorithms are like the secret rulebooks of the internet. They are the behind-the-scenes workers that decide what shows up on your social media feed, what results you get when you search something online, and even what ads pop up when you are browsing. Think of it like this. Imagine you're at a restaurant and instead of you choosing from the menu, the waiter decides what you're gonna eat based on what you've ordered in the past. That's the kind of behavior of an algorithm. They look at what you've clicked on, liked, or shared before, and use that information to decide what to show you next. Imagine waking up one day to find that your choices, your preferences, are not entirely your own, that they've been subtly shaped, guided, and influenced by forces you cannot see. Every day, we make countless decisions online: what to read, what to watch, what to buy, who to connect with. But how many of these decisions are truly ours? How many are influenced by the unseen hand of algorithms? They can trap us in a bubble of our own likes and dislikes, isolating us from differing views and perspectives. As we delve deeper into the world of algorithms, we begin to uncover a darker side. A side that's not just about personalized feeds or targeted ads, but about bias, discrimination, and injustice. A side that's been making headlines, sparking debates, and raising serious questions about the role of algorithm in our society. Let's start with a term you might have heard in the news: algorithmic bias. It's the idea that algorithms, despite being mathematical formulas, can exhibit bias. But how can a piece of code be biased? The answer lies in the data they're trained on. If the data reflects societal bias, the algorithm will learn those and replicate those biases. Take, for example, the case of a popular facial recognition software. A study found that the software was highly accurate in identifying the faces of white men, but struggled with darker-skinned and female faces. The reason? The algorithm was trained on a dataset that was overwhelmingly white and male. The result was an algorithm that perpetuated the biases presented in its training data. Or consider the use of algorithms in hiring. Some companies use algorithms to sift through job applications, looking for the perfect candidate. But if the algorithm is trained on data from a company where most of the successful employees are of a certain demographic, it might unfairly disadvantage applicants who don't fit that mold, who don't come from that specific demographic. Algorithms can also be used to manipulate our behavior. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? It was revealed that the company used algorithms to analyze the data of millions of Facebook users and then used that information to target them with political ads, effectively manipulating their voting behavior. These examples highlight the dark side of algorithms. In the realm of social media, TikTok has emerged as a platform that seems to know its users incredibly well, often to a disconcerting degree. The secret to this uncanny intuition lies in the TikTok's highly sophisticated and secretive algorithm, which has been meticulously designed by its parent company, ByteDance, based in China. A Wall Street Journal investigation revealed how TikTok's algorithm operates, demonstrating its power and potential dangers. The investigation involved creating over 100 automated TikTok accounts or bots, which watched hundreds of thousands of videos on the app. The findings were startling. TikTok's algorithm is incredibly efficient at learning a user's interests, often within less than 2 hours. It does this by tracking a single powerful signal: how long a user lingers over a piece of content. Every second you hesitate or rewatch, the app is tracking you. This allows TikTok to learn your most hidden interests and emotions and drive you deep into the rabbit holes of content that are hard to escape from. The investigation found that TikTok starts by serving a selection of very popular video vetted by app moderators. As the algorithm observes what you respond to, the selection of videos and the view counts can get lower and lower, with fewer of them vetted by moderators to see if they violate TikTok's terms of service. This can lead to users being exposed to potentially harmful content that violates the app's terms of service. This can lead to users being exposed to misinformation, conspiracy theories, and other harmful content. One of the most concerning aspects of TikTok's algorithm is its ability to push users into rabbit holes of content. For example, a user who shows an interest in videos about sadness or depression can quickly find their feed inundated with such content. This can have serious implications for users' mental health. Imagine if someone is sad. Would you want to try to make them happy? Or would you rather show them negative things or more depressing content? Just imagine what it would do to someone who's struggling with mental health. The investigation concluded that TikTok's algorithm is incredibly powerful and can learn a user's vulnerabilities very quickly. It can push users towards more and more extreme content, leading to increased watch time. This raises serious questions about the impact of such algorithms in our society and mental health. Algorithms serve as our personalized tour guides. They show us what they think we want to see. In the context of algorithms, it refers to the phenomenon where our online environment becomes so personalized that it only shows us content that aligns with our existing beliefs. Consider your social media feed. The posts you see are determined by an algorithm that's constantly learning from your interactions. The more you engage with a certain type of content, the more of it you'll see. Over time, your feed can become an echo chamber filled with content that reinforces your existing views and shields you from differing perspectives. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a documented phenomenon. A study by the Wall Street Journal found that Facebook's newsfeed algorithm can create a filter bubble where users are only exposed to content that aligns with their political beliefs. This can lead to polarization, where different groups become more extreme in their views as they are only exposed to content that reinforces their beliefs. But it's not just about politics. Algorithmic echo chambers can also affect our perceptions of reality. If we're only shown content that we agree with, or that makes us feel good, we might start to believe that the world is a certain way, even if it's not. This can lead to a distorted view of reality, where our online world doesn't reflect the diversity and complexity of the real world. The implications of this are far-reaching. It can affect our understanding of important issues, our ability to empathize with others, and our willingness to engage in constructive dialogue. It can divide us, isolate us, and limit our growth. Consider online shopping. When you browse through products, an algorithm is at work analyzing your browsing history, your past purchases, even your mouse movements. It's using this data to predict what you're likely to buy and showing you the products accordingly. It's like having a personal shopping assistant, one that knows your preferences better than you do. What if this assistant starts making decisions for you? What if it starts nudging you towards products you don't need or can't afford? What if it starts exploiting your impulsive buying habits for profit? This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's documented reality. Studies have shown that algorithms can influence our buying behavior, often to the benefit of businesses and to the detriment of consumers. Take, for example, the phenomenon of dynamic pricing. It's a strategy where businesses use algorithms to set flexible prices for products based on our market demand, customer behavior, and other factors. While it can lead to competitive prices, it can also lead to price discrimination, where different customers are charged different prices for the same product. But the influence of algorithms extends beyond our shopping carts. They're also shaping our job market. Algorithms are used to sift through job applications, match candidates with jobs, even predict job performance. But these algorithms are not infallible. They can perpetuate bias, overlook qualified candidates, and even exacerbate economic inequality. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that algorithms can contribute to economic inequality, creating a code ceiling that prevents career advancement. It's a stark reminder of the power of algorithms and the need for accountability and fairness in their use. The algorithmic economy is a reality we must confront. But perhaps the most insidious form of algorithmic disparity is in the realm of healthcare. Algorithms are used to predict patient risk, allocate resources, and even guide treatment decisions. But these algorithms can exhibit bias. A Harvard article discusses the implications of algorithmic bias in healthcare, emphasizing the need to prevent such bias to ensure equitable health systems. A Stanford article discusses the impact of social media algorithms on our mental health. It reveals how these algorithms can lead to increased anxiety, depression, and loneliness. But this isn't just speculation or academic discourse. Even the tech giants themselves, the creators of these algorithms, have started to acknowledge their impact on mental health. In a startling admission, Facebook, one of the world's largest social media platforms, acknowledged that social media can be bad for users' mental health. This revelation was reported by The Guardian in 2017. This admission from Facebook is a chilling reminder of the power these platforms wield over our mental well-being. It is a testament to the fact that our digital interactions, our online experiences, are not as benign as they seem. They have real, tangible impacts on our mental health. Quitting social media might seem like the simplest solution, but it's not feasible for everyone. Our lives are intertwined with the digital world in countless ways, from staying connected with loved ones to accessing essential services. Instead of abandoning the digital world, we need to learn how to navigate it safely and mindfully. Firstly, we need to become more aware of our digital habits. How much time are we spending online? What kind of content are we consuming? How is it affecting our mood, our self-esteem, our worldview? By asking these questions, we can start to understand our digital behavior and their impacts on our mental health. This could mean customizing our social media feeds to include diverse perspectives, limiting our screen time, or using apps to promote our digital well-being. We need to push for digital spaces to prioritize our well-being over profits. And at the end, I'd like to say we need more digital literacy, algorithmic literacy to say, the ability to understand how algorithms work, to interpret their outputs, to question their decisions. It's not about becoming computer scientists, it's about becoming informed users. A project called Algorithm and Data Literacy is working towards this goal, providing resources to help people understand algorithms and their implications. The future of algorithms is not a foregone conclusion. It's a story that's still being written, a story we can influence. By advocating for transparency, by demanding control, by fostering literacy, we can ensure that this story has a happy ending. An ending where algorithms serve us, not control us, where they enhance our digital lives, not dictate them.
Ava! Go back to your room.
The future of algorithms is in our hands, but the question is, are we ready to shape it?
Catch me